Hello everyone, welcome back to TechnoChart's YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to explain you about IT stocks and their levels, whether you have to hold them or sell them. So basically I'm going to use stage analysis as well as relative strength to identify the strength of the stock as well as the trend of the stock here. Now as you can clearly see, the first stock on my chart is Tanla Platforms, and Tanla Platform is in stage 4 downtrend. So if you watch my first video about IT index last year, I had clearly explained that whenever the IT index is going to, or Tanla platform is going to break this 1400 level, the stage 4 downtrend is going to start here. Now as you can clearly see that the stock is in stage 4 downtrend and the relative strength is also negative here. Personally, I believe that this particular stock is going to stay sideways for a very long period of time, and no, you should not be going to you should not be hurrying to buy the stock. If you want to buy the stock, wait for the trend to emerge, particularly here like this. The consolidation should happen, and then finally a breakout should happen like this. So always wait for the consolidation to happen, and the next important level for this the resistance on this chart is at around 883 rupees. Support can be seen at around 500 rupees, and this can definitely break. There is a resistance here, right? So the next stock is Happiest Mind, and you can clearly see Happiest Mind here, that the Happiest Mind is in stage 4 downtrend. We can see that the support of Happiest Mind is at around 900 800 rupees, and this is a very important support. Stock can head further down to 596 or 600 rupees, and this is a very important support. This is also into a no buy zone, and I would request you not to enter into this stock. If you are already holding the stock, exit below 760 rupees and enter again if it moves above this area. Third stock that I'm going to talk about is Apple India. So Apple India had been consolidating for a very long period of time. Relative strength has just turned negative here, and the stock is at a very important support here. Now, this support is a major support for this stock, and below this support, the stock can head to around 600 rupees or so, and so this can lead to a major downfall in this particular script. Now, no IT stocks look like a buy as of now, particularly as of now. And I would request you to wait for the trend to emerge, at least wait for the relative strength to turn positive. Mastek looks okayish, and above 1850 rupees, the trend can change, but particularly the volume has been good in the last week. And the stock can move above the 30-week moving average line. Relative strength, if it turns green here or positive, you can enter into this particular stock with a stop loss of around 1500 rupees or so. Dixon Tech, let us check out the chart of Dixon Tech here. So Dixon Tech has a very stiff resistance at around 3200, and the stock is in stage 4 downtrend. Relative strength is negative here, and the breakdown had been on the highest volume bar here. So you can clearly see the stock is in negative zone. Any kind of rise should be used as a selling opportunity, or should be used as a shorting opportunity in the futures segment here. Now Tech Mahindra, if you look at the chart of Tech Mahindra has an important support at around 937 rupees, and 1100 rupees has to be a 1150 rupees has to be a resistance here. So the stock is stuck into a very tight range, and the trend can emerge above this level or below this level. So particularly, I would say this is in a no trading zone, and wait for a breakout or a breakdown to happen before you enter into this particular stock. Tata Consultancy Services looks like is in a you can buy it for a long term here. Now, only thing is you have to keep a stop loss of around 2900 rupees if you're buying it. If you're buying the stock for long term, if you look at the relative strength, it has been into negative as well as positive continuously. So this is one thing that you are also going to uh, you also have to wait for the stock to turn into green zone. So in the past, as you can clearly see, for the trend to emerge, the relative strength also is in green, as well as it is above the 30-week moving average line. Infosys has broken down very important support of around 1368 rupees. Now it is trading at 1229 rupees, and next target I see on the downside is at around 1000 rupees and 842 rupees. So the stock can definitely fall from here. And as you can clearly see, the major resistance on this particular chart was 1650 rupees. Now any kind of rise till here would be used as a shorting opportunity. So 1350 rupees is the next resistance here, and I would request you not to buy this stock even on a bounce of around 1350 rupees. This bounce can definitely be sold off, and wait for the trend to emerge. IT index, IT stocks are going to be sideways for next 2 to 3 years. I had already made a video about IT index. If you want me to show you what video I'm talking about, I'm going to share the link in the description below. I'm also going to show you which video I'm talking right now, where I talked about last year. I talked about the IT index here. So sitting at huge loss in IT stocks. Watch this. This was one video that I had made. Apart from that, I had also made one more video about IT index, IT stocks in downtrend, what to do. So this is one video that I had made, and also, so I would request you to watch these videos, and I will show you how I had also shown how IT stocks were in stage 4 downtrend. So talking about Wipro here, Wipro also looks very poor in terms of price action, relative strength negative. Stock has a good resistance at around 1414 rupees. So stock has a good resistance at around 1414 rupees and a support at around 370 rupees. So these are two important levels for the particular stock. I would wait for the breakout to happen above 1414, 1414, or I would say to be safe 1440, 1450 rupees should be the level. Right, so support is seen at around 370 rupees. So currently it is now trading near the support area. So wait for the trend to reverse here. HclTech looks better compared to all the other IT stocks. It is near in the stage 3 base. So 1650, 1000, 1065 rupees looks good at this particular buy. Keep the stop loss at around 1000 rupees should be your stop loss for any kind of trade here. Resistance could be 1160 and 1200 rupees should be the next resistance. BirlaSoft, definitely avoid this stock. The stock is continuously heading into lower high, lower low trend here. Also breaking the supports continuously. The stock can head to 200 rupees or 215 or 200 rupees or so. Any kind of price should be used as a selling opportunity. KPIT Tech looks excellent in this particular chart. Any kind of pullback to 750 rupees should be used as a buying opportunity. And the relative strength, as I've talked about, the relative strength, you can clearly see the relative strength is excellent here, and the stock has almost doubled in the last 1 year or so. And even though the other IT stocks have been poor, the stock has doubled. So particularly, I think the stock can head much higher, as the trend, the strength in this particular stock is phenomenal here. The next stock is L&T Technology. Here I can see L&T here is at a support. So LTTS is at an important support. Particularly, I think no IT stock is at a buy zone apart from KPIT Tech and HclTech. So only these two should be used as a buying zone. Now, if you want to do an SIP into IT index, I would suggest you to wait for the trend to change, because you never know how long the trend is going to last in this particular stage 4 or stage 3 here. So it is always better to stay with the trend and do not go against the trend here. The last stock that I'm going to talk about is FSL. FSL is at a very important resistance. The trend is changing here. Stock, if it closes above 123 rupees, it could lead to a new rally here. But definitely, there's this sideways rally could rally or could stay for a very long period of time. Any kind of accumulation, you need to wait for the stock to for an accumulation of around 2 to 3 years. Then only it is a good. Then only the sellers have been dried out and the buyers can take a charge. So my suggestion to all of you would be to wait for the trend to emerge or trend to change in this particular IT index. And let me just show you the final chart of Nifty IT or CNX IT here. So CNX IT, as you can clearly see, is in stage 3 base and stage 4 downtrend here, and this can particularly head to 24,400, and below that is 22,000. So now we can clearly see the stock, the index is in completely sideways zone, and it looks really bad here. I would not suggest you to enter into any. I would not suggest you to enter here or do an SIP. Wait for this trend to change and wait for this breakout to happen. Then only enter into this stock or this index particularly. Right. I hope you like the video, and if you want me to analyze any other particular stocks, do let me know in the comment section below, and I would be happy to help you all. and save your lot of money in terms of stage analysis.